Hi, Jamie. Danielle with Juna here. How are you? I think you're muted.
Was, thank you.
There we go. I can hear you great.
Is it echoing on your end from my
Yeah, I'm
audio?
hearing a little feedback. Not a problem. Take your time. Let me know if you need any help with anything.
Hi, Jamie. It's Joseph here, along with Danielle.
Hey,
Just wanted to see if are you finding your way through the platform? Is there any technical difficulties you're experiencing?
she had a little bit of feedback, so she's working on getting her audio.
Oh, got it, got it. Let's see who else is going to speak on this one.
Looking for Caitlin, I think.
Caitlin? Okay. Alrighty. Hopefully she'll jump in sooner.
Yep. And Joseph, I don't have anyone in
The
youth
Spanish,
led
one,
digital
right?
action
Yeah.
together.
Good
Oh,
call.
Spanish. Oh no, my Spanish is terrible.
Okay, let me message the team about this.
Thanks, Jamie. Let us know if you need any help with anything. We'll still be here.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Jamie, can you still hear me?
Hi,
Danielle. I can hear you.
There we go. Hello.
And then you click the join button. Okay. Okay, and then you're gonna want to all log off of Zoom.
Do you have something else open?
Yes, I was just leaving a meeting. We had our facilitators, they were having issues with accessing the actual live platform right now.
Gotcha.
So we're just making sure that they clicked the right session to go, jump into.
Do you hear me?
Makes sense. All right, we got Caitlin. I can see you.
Hi, Melina. It's me here. Danielle is on the other line.
Sorry, don't worry about that. I have 2 tabs open.
How are you?
Great.
Yeah? You feel ready?
It doesn't look like anyone
I
else
did what I told you not to do.
yet, does it?
I'm not seeing others. I'll send the link in the WhatsApp group as well.
Caitlin, I think you're muted.
Thank you. Everyone was able to see this part, so I hope they're able to join in. It shows that Marina joined the room at 1:52.
Mm-hmm. So are you in East Coast, Caitlin?
Yes, I am.
Okay. We have Ashley, great.
Hey,
Marina, on the bottom left hand, can you see our faces? Can you hear us? Okay, great, good start. On the bottom left-hand side of our little video box, there should be a little camera icon, we lost her. She came back. Oh, there we are. You got her.
Perfect. We've got one of our 3.
Okay.
It wasn't turning on the mic or the camera. And I clicked them and they turned gray, so they just didn't work anymore.
Oh. Well, glad you were able to figure it out, Marina.
Just so you guys know, on the right-hand side of your screen, you see the chat QA polls and mod section.
Mm-hmm.
You all see that? Okay, so the chat is going to be, the chat is live to all of the attendees. So like you guys need to communicate with each other during the session. I would suggest using the moderator chat. And if you're not in that chat, a little red dot will pop up because I just sent a message to let you know that there's a new message there. So that is going to be only open to speakers and facilitators here. But anything else, the chat Q&A is going to be visual to everyone.
Great. Thomas, are you able to hear us? Thomas, can you hear us? We still are looking for Olivia as well. Thomas, we can hear you. Can you hear us, Thomas?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah, got you. Yay. Awesome.
Fantastic. So I think we're just waiting on Olivia.
Thomas, is Olivia going to be joining? Are you both in the same space or are you joining from separate videos?
Separate.
Okay,
So,
perfect.
I'm messaging Olivia to see if she needs any help.
Ya ve, chicos, denme un segundo para poner los audífonos. Pero tengo un...
While we're waiting, I just wanted to check in and first say hey and see if you guys need anything else. Obviously, we're getting the last of folks in, but if you feel good to go, you will have a session moderator. She will be here shortly. They're finishing up another session. So she will help read the chat, funnel any questions that you need. So she's an expert at this by now. She's been doing it all day for us. So you can chat with her. Her name is Laura in the moderator chat feature as well. And then you will have James joining, who will be monitoring the YouTube feed. So we are live on YouTube as well, as you all know. And he will be funneling your questions from the YouTube chat to the main chat here. So if there are any pressing questions, he'll obviously lump them together so that it's not, singular entities coming in. But just so that y'all are aware.
Great. Olivia's saying that she's having trouble logging into this session. She says that she can click on the event, but she doesn't have a join option. So when Olivia clicks on the session, it just takes her to this page, which is the landing page for our session. And she can't join this discussion that we're having. Do you have any recommendations?
Danielle, can you support that? I see that she has speaker access on my side, but hi, Laura.
Sorry, what was that? One more time?
Sorry, Caitlin. Do you mind to?
Yeah, so Olivia, she's our other speaker. When she clicks on the session, she's logged into Juno. And when she clicks on the session, it's just taking her to this page. And she doesn't have an option to join this conversation.
Olivia. Is she another facilitator? Moderator? Yes.
Has she logged in to the profile?
What's her full name? Olivia
H-E-Y-L.
H-E-Y-L. All right, stand by.
Hello, this is Laura. I'll be supporting you during the session, moderating the chat.
Great.
Just wanted to, advise that just be mindful of the clock that is going down in your right corner. So when we reach 0, it will automatically start broadcasting. And
Great.
when we start, it will start going down until 0 on the length of the session. And when we reach 0, it will still be broadcasting. So no worries if we reach 0 and you have few words to say, but it will only end until you exit the session. So yes, and also would encourage you to keep your cameras on if you are speaking, and if you're just supporting, moderating, I don't know, the chat or the questions, it's better if you exit and just join as observers.
Great. And Laura, for some context, we're going to have 3 primary speakers today. It's Thomas, Marina, and then Olivia, who's still working to get on. But throughout the session, we are asking participants to type responses into the chat box.
Okay.
And throughout that time, Marina is also going to be monitoring the chat box as well to look for some of the responses. So just so you know, she'll also have an eye on the chat feature as well.
Okay, perfect. But Marine is going to be speaking also, just moderating the chat.
Correct. She'll be speaking as well.
Okay, perfect.
Can someone have Olivia refresh her browser and try again?
Yes, I texted her, asked her to do that. She said she's working on it.
Okay, cool. Keep me posted.
Okay, great.
Are you going to be sharing the screen?
Yes, Jamie's going to be sharing her screen.
Do you want to test that real quick, Jamie?
Yes.
Maybe we can try it out. Yeah.
Plan.
So you guys, when you try, you'll see the screen in small version. So if you want to expand it, you have to click in the right corner. It says expand screen. But that thing needs to happen individually.
Yes.
So you cannot do it for everyone. So it's good that you advise participants to click on span screen if they want to see the whole screen.
So Jamie, can you hear me?
Yes.
So in slideshow on your presentation, can you click on that for me?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
In slideshow on your, so we can see your presentation,
Okay.
but it's in just like regular, we can see the slides down the side as well.
Oh, okay. Let's see here.
So in that slideshow option, that slideshow menu on the top of that, make sure, actually, can you share your screen again while you're doing it? Because I always forget the.
Yes.
Okay. So there's that slideshow menu next to animations and review.
Yep.
Hit that and then hit setup slideshow. And then in show type, if you hit browse by individual window, yeah, there you go. And then hit OK. And then you can go into presenter mode. And that is a way that you can move around that screen so that you're still able to see all of us, but
Okay.
we will only see your slideshow.
Okay. And how would I see all of you? Because currently I can only see the PowerPoint.
So you can move around, so you can resize that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And we will still just see the PowerPoint, but you can resize so that you can see us.
Oh, perfect. You learn something new every day. And then because we'll have an activity online as well, do I have to stop sharing and then start a new share to do that one?
What do you mean? What kind of activity?
So it's just I guess I can stop sharing it now and show it really fast. It's a drag and drop virtual activity where we'd have people respond in or type out items in the chat. Since it's publishing the desktop, I don't know if I need to share the folder.
And Danielle, while she's pulling that up, Olivia's she logged out, she logged back in. She still can't get in though.
Okay. Is she on?
Danielle, I can try to help out with that one. By any chance, do you have their email address?
Yes, it is actually shared in the moderator chat.
Oh, that's
here.
good. Okay.
Maybe, do you have it, or I can pull it up real quick for you?
Yeah, it's on the mod chat actually. Let me.
You got it?
Yep. Thank you.
Cool.
And so she's not able to sign in at all, right?
She can sign into her account, but she can't. When she clicks on this session, she can't access this. Yeah.
I checked her. She's on as a presenter, so I'm not really sure what's going on, JB. Cool. He's on it.
Okay.
Jamie, go ahead.
Is it if I drag and drop these, can you all see that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, Perfect. That sounds good then. We'll stop those. But that was all we had for the activity. So the presentation, and then for Marina and Thomas, once we get to the point where the activity will start, I'll stop sharing my screen for a moment and then reopen it once it's ready.
And then we also have James, who will be supporting with YouTube moderation. So if he identifies any question or comment that is interesting for you, he will drop it in the moderator's chat or maybe the Q&A, James.
Yeah, I've been putting it in the mod chat because it's probably where all of us can see it. So yeah, if anyone asks any questions on YouTube, I'll put it in there so everyone can see.
Olivia. Olivia, can you hear us?
Oh, she made it. Okay, perfect. I actually just sent you an email, so I think you should be good to go then. Disregard the email that I sent you.
Olivia, I think if you can hear us, in the bottom left corner of all the videos, there's a microphone. It should be red so that we can hear your audio.
There, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Yay.
I'm so glad we got you in, Olivia.
Yeah, me too.
Does anyone have any final questions or wants to do a quick run through? We have about 5.5 minutes before people start joining our session.
No, everything's great.
All feeling good?
We just got done practicing as a group, so I think our group is ready and eager to go.
You do amazing. We're excited to watch it from an attendee's perspective. Just keep in mind that the mod is there for anyone, and anyone in this room, be one of the first ones to start the emojis. You'd be surprised that once you start doing it, other people will do it. We're midway through the event, so some of the attendees are getting fatigued. They've been sitting all day, so it's just a good way for them to get engaged as well. Awesome. But you guys are going to do great. Let us know if there's any issues, and we can't wait to watch you guys. Thank you for your time.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, just be mindful of the moderator's chat. If anything happens, I will put it there. I will search.
Thomas, Marina, Olivia, this is the 4-minute warning. So if you need some water or to use the restroom, now would be a fantastic time to do so.
Oh, okay.
Are you feeling good, Thomas?
Yeah.
Good.
Nervous, so.
Oh, don't be nervous. You're going to be fantastic.
I'm going to turn my audio off, but if you guys need anything, just pop it in the moderator chat and I will be here.
Yeah, so it's welcome friendly. So one of the
And Thomas, Marina, and Olivia, once we get close to starting, we'll have the screen shared. So Jamie will start her put the PowerPoint up about a minute out, and then Jamie and I are going to go off camera, but we're obviously here to support. We're here to back you up. So if something happens, we get stuck, we will be ready to jump in if needed.
Okay, thank you.
Really quick before we start, I'm going to share the PowerPoint for just a second to make sure that the Simran and Shrey video audio plays. So can you all let me know if we're good?
Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect.
Special Olympics is not just one event, but is an ongoing movement. We want youth leaders to.
Okay, perfect.
Great. I will be right back. I'll be.
Are you all excited?
Yes.
Perfect. I'm excited for you all. I know it'll go great, and we have quite a few Special Olympics staff who are joining the live broadcast, and they're very excited. So I'm sure you'll see a lot on social media later today about people sharing out about the session today.
Perfect.
Perfect. And all, just as a flag for you all as well as facilitators, I have the script open on my phone, so I'm gonna follow it as we go through the session. But if at any point you want me to go to the next slide, you can either say next slide or put it in the chat, and I can move forward either way. But I'll try to be on top of it so you don't have to.
Perfect.
Yeah, and I have the script up on my end too, so I'll also message you, Jamie, if you need a reminder to switch the slide.
Perfect. That sounds good.
So once the time at the bottom right hand of the screen gets to 0, is everyone just automatically let into the room?
So we will only see, it will be only us. It's not that we are going to see more faces, it's just us. And yes, people will start interacting, but through the chat.
Okay,
And
great. So
we'll start.
okay, so we should once it gets to 0, should we like give it a minute and then start?
No, everyone is just starting right away, so we don't waste any time. So it's just maybe a few seconds to say hello, thank you for joining. You can introduce yourself in the chat. I don't know, let us know where are you from, things like that, and to explain that we have there the chat box and the Q&A box, and that we're going to be responding questions live. So feel free to use it, just that type of things.
Great. So Olivia,
Where can people watch it on YouTube? Because my mom's annoying me and she wants to watch it, and I don't know where she can watch it.
I'll WhatsApp you the link, Marina.
Okay.
So again, let's try doing that. If you, Caitlin, I know you are not going to speak it, just go to the exit icon in the screen in the left hand. The screen, click on exit.
Should we click on exit?
No, just Caitlin, if she's not joining as speaker.
Do I have
We are
2
live.
minutes to look for a charger?
We are live.
Okay. Okay, so hi everyone. Welcome to the Education for Children and Youth with Special Needs. This session is hosted by Special Olympics. My name is Olivia Hale, and I am a youth leader from Special Olympics Chile. I am joined here today with other 2 additional hosts, and I will let them introduce themselves.
Hi, hello. My name is Thomas Hale, and I'm youth leader from Special Olympics Chile.
Hi, my name is Marina, and I am a youth leader from Special Olympics Paraguay. We are really excited to have the opportunity to share our experiences with you today about how each of us can help create a more inclusive society for all people. To start the session, we have 3 questions for each of you. Please type your responses in the chat box that should be on your right-hand side. And the questions are, what's your name, where are you from, and have you ever heard of Special Olympics?
So you can go replying to these questions through the chat.
Questions are in the PowerPoint presentation that you can actually expand the screen and you can see them.
Okay, so as you go answering these 3 questions, we wanted to take some time to first explain why this work is so important and why Special Olympics has such a strong priority and focus in education. For this, we wanted to show you some statistics that you can see up on the screen, but I will mention a few to highlight them. 1 in 3 people with disabilities of primary school age is out of school, compared to 1 in 7 children without disabilities. So 50% of the estimated 65 million primary and secondary school age children with disabilities are out of school. And this is why Special Olympics has a strong focus on education. There is so much work that needs to be done around the globe to ensure that all young people can get access to the education they want and they deserve.
Special Olympics believes that create change in the world, we must start with young people to make sure Special Olympics reaches as many young people as possible. We have created Unified Schools, a program to promote inclusion and learning through sports in schools and university.
To further explain, I am Simran and Trey, 2 youth leaders from Special Olympics India. They're working to build a more inclusive environment in their school and community. I hope you enjoy the video.
Special Olympics is not just one event, but is an ongoing movement. We want youth leaders to show up not only with the vision, but ultimately the power to change the community to be a more inclusive place.
We are a unified pair, and we're going to tell you more about what intellectual disability is and what Special Olympics is about. Me and Shrey, we have a much larger vision of trying to integrate both special schools and mainstream schools together.
Me and Simran working together, understanding together is very important because you as a role model for India and other country.
As ambassadors of this movement, we have the responsibility of spreading the word.
One of the most common experiences of intellectual disability is isolation. As we can start to connect people to each other, they realize that it's not an isolated experience. It's a global movement to change the world to be a more inclusive place. We want to be able to train and empower a youth leader in Connecticut to work well with a youth leader in Nairobi, to work well with a youth leader in Mumbai. The advent of more and more digital tools to make this happen unlocks a whole new dimension of the movement for us.
Share your story, share your opinion, share your words. That create new idea, new mindset, and teach upcoming new generation.
We see Microsoft Teams as a platform and a partner in creating the communities of inclusion that our young people are championing all around the world.
Simran and Sherry are great examples for how young people like you and me can use leadership for inclusion.
To start thinking about this more, we are going to do an activity together called the inclusion tiles. Inclusion tiles are a deck of cards that have keywords that explain different levels of inclusion. We use these inclusion tiles to talk about how individuals and whole school communities are working towards a inclusive world to all people.
For this activity to be successful, we will need each and every one of you to participate. I will be leading the discussion with Thomas, and Marina will be monitoring the chat feature to see your responses. We ask for you to all participate actively by sharing your thoughts and responses in the chat.
Together, we will create our, our inclusion journey. Now, we will share our experience with inclusion. We will also think of ways to include more people with ID, without ID, different races, different genders, and other things that make a person who they are.
So let's get started. To begin, we are going to share the 9 tiles of inclusion. Once we review these 9 tiles and their meaning, we will work as a group to decide what order they should be placed in to create our own inclusion journey. The first 5 tiles are the ones you see on the screen now. These are acceptance, avoidance, exclusion, fear of difference, and inclusion. Of these 5 tiles that you see on the screen, which do you think have a more positive meaning? You can type your responses in the chat.
It looks like some people are responding. Overall, it seems like acceptance, inclusion are the more positive tiles. Yeah, by a long shot.
Great job, everyone. Do you have any personal experience with one of the tiles? Type your response in the chat. I will tell you my personal experience with the tile of acceptance. I have worked at bank for the last 3 years. I'm part of the team and I feel loved and accepted. Even now, during the pandemic, I have kept my job and we have a team meeting every day to say good morning to each other.
Thank you for your story, Thomas. People can type in their similar stories or which tiles have a story behind them to them.
So as you go responses and have familiarized yourself more with these first 5 terms, we can start moving on to the last 4. These will be lasting friendship, meaningful inclusion, situational friendship, and tolerance. And once again, looking at these 4 tiles, you can start reflecting and seeing which ones do you think have a more positive term or negative significance. And we will give you once again a moment to read through them and share your responses in the chat.
Good. So to the question 4, I'm seeing some really good responses, and someone would like to highlight our Simrans that a friend of his has an athlete reader, and they have a lot of or oops, it moved. He has an older brother who has an ID, and enjoys participating in with him in Special Olympics. That's really good.
So, do you have any personal experiences with one of these for inclusion tiles? While you take some time to keep typing your responses in the chat, I wanted to tell you one of my personal experiences with lasting friendship. So I had the opportunity to participate in Unified Snowboard here in Chile 4 years ago. And during this experience, I met Teresita, a Special Olympics athlete with intellectual disabilities. We were roommates for the whole trip and became very close friends. In addition to finding out we had a snowboard as something in common, we also discovered that we lived next to each other back home. So Teresita is my friend and my neighbor to this day, and we get together often and walk our dogs.
Thank you for your story, Olivia. I'm seeing in the chat that there are some people that agree with your story, and lasting friendships are a tile they chose. For example,
Now,
Simran said he got a lot of friends through this movement.
now let's build our own inclusion journey. We are going to put the time in order. The first time is the start of the journey, and the last time is the end of the inclusion journey. There are no right or wrong answers. Share what you think in the chat to build this together. This will be inclusion journey of our group.
So I will get us started. Looking at these 9 tiles in front of you, I feel that the start of this journey should be acceptance. But what do you think, and what are your thoughts? And please share through the chat if you agree or disagree. And if you disagree, which tile do you think should be the first one to start our inclusion journey?
People are responding and agreeing with acceptance for the first tile. Jane, you can actually expand the slide share. You just go to it and then you can do it. There's an option that's expand screen. So most people are saying acceptance.
Great. Let's move to the second tile. What do you think should be next?
are saying meaningful inclusion as our second tile. Pretty much everyone agrees on this one.
Great.
How about we move to the third tile? What do you feel should be the third tile?
Third tile, our choices that are left are avoidance, exclusion, fear of, I can't read that, exclusion, lasting friendship, situational friendship, and tolerance. Okay, so people think the third tile should be tolerance.
Great. We are now 1/3 of the way done. So what do you think should come next in our inclusion journey?
The options for the fourth one are avoidance, exclusion, fear of difference, inclusion, lasting friendships, and situational friendship. Yeah, we do need to use exclusion, unfortunately. Okay, so lasting friendship, we actually have already used it. We have normal inclusion, if you want that. Fear of difference, lasting friendships, it's kind of a 50-50, so if you guys want to comment more and we can split it. Wow, that's wrong. Lasting friendship. Okay, so I think lasting friendships won for the fourth tile.
Perfect. So lasting friendships for the fourth tile. And now, which one do you think should go in the fifth tile?
Do you guys want to put losing fear of difference as the fifth one, since you wanted to put it on the fourth one, but lasting friendship won? Okay, so we're between inclusion and fear of difference right now. Yeah, people are agreeing on for the fifth one, losing fear of difference.
Perfect. And now let's move on to the sixth tile. Which one do you guys think should go on our sixth phase of our journey?
The sixth tile, we're between avoidance, exclusion, inclusion, and situational friendship. So it's your guys' choice. Inclusion so far. I think inclusion should be for the sixth tile. People are on that one.
We are almost done. Let's move to the seventh tile.
So we have for the seventh, which is exclusion. I don't know if anyone else thinks that should be the seventh tile. Exclusion should be before inclusion. People voted for inclusion for this. Do people think we should put exclusion before inclusion on the tiles? Well, Thea thinks we started with the wrong tile.
How about the second to last tile?
Yeah, okay, so Paloma thinks exclusion should be the last one. Okay, 2 people think that. Now exclusion. It's 2 against 2 so far. Okay, 3-2. Okay, so it is going to be the last one. So for 7th and 8th. Okay, so people are saying we messed up the order. So why don't you guys put in the comments what should the actual order be in your opinion? So people can agree or disagree with it because we voted for every one of them. Okay, so people in the comments are saying we should swap between the 9th and the first one, and then the second with the 8th, which we haven't chosen yet. Do it in the other order. So meaningful inclusion would be the 8th, tolerance 7, lasting friendship 6, fear of difference for the fourth one. Kind of like that. Okay, so they're saying exclusion, fear of avoidance, then acceptance, situational friendship, inclusion, lasting friendship, and meaningful inclusion.
Perfect. So let's read through these 9 tiles and the journey we have created together. So in the first place we have exclusion, which is about denied access, isolation, feeling of rejection. In our second spot we have fear of difference, which includes lack of understanding, limited interaction, deliberate separation, and bullying. In our third tile, we have avoidance, which includes disregard, no acknowledgement, no eye contact, isolation decided by others. Then we have tolerance, which is passive interaction, service role, providing physical support, using phrases of pity or tokenism. Then we have acceptance, which is about community of welcome, equal treatment, positive group interaction. Then we have situational friendship, which includes shared environment, taking part in activities together, opportunity of new friendships. Then we have inclusion, which includes mutual acknowledgement, integrated opportunities, appreciating differences. Then we have lasting friendship, which is ongoing interactions such as unified sports, seeking out friends, staying in touch. And in our ninth tile, we have meaningful inclusion, which includes sense of belonging, defined by unique experiences, valuing individual identities. So thank you so much for going on this inclusion journey with us. Looking at our final journey, let's now reflect and think a little bit deeper about what meaningful inclusion means. So we have a couple of discussion questions for you today, and our first question for you is, what does meaningful inclusion mean to you? So you can respond through the chat once again.
You can just type your responses on the chat box that is on your right hand side, and we will be looking through. Okay, so for all, full inclusion means that in any situation or circumstance, no one is left behind, and together they can create something beneficial for them and the people around them. Martin is saying including the said person in any and all activities and treating them as if they were a normal person. I am using the term normal loosely here, don't know how else to say it. Simran is saying accept. Accept all our athletes for the way they are and not the way we want them to be. Respect them the way we respect everyone else. Recognize them for their abilities and not their disabilities. And the inclusion is the space is to all be together and share the gifts of God and flourish as one.
Great responses. Now we have another discussion question for you. And this would be, what are some other ways we can think about meaningful inclusion besides the inclusion of people with and without intellectual disabilities? So once again, you can go typing in your responses to this second discussion question in the chat.
Elmo responded to this and said we can do that by accepting each other and accepting and supporting our differences. everyone is valued. YN said equality, not being ignored or overly sympathetic because of physical or intellectual problems. Sophie said fostering an equitable and inclusive environment to address everything's irrespective. I think these are responses.
Yeah, great responses.
What surprised you the most in this activity?
So Simran said the moderation. So thank you, Simran. Really. Anna Christina said, I love to find out that we're actually a lot of people according or feeling in the same way towards this topic. It's great to see that we have communities. It's moving because people are typing. We have communities looking out for everyone. I actually found that out too, and I love it. Maria said how interactive it was. And people really like the inclusion tiles, the interactivity, how we all work together, and how most people in the chat think alike for this question. We all have similarities. Those are really good things.
Yeah, great responses. Thank you, everyone, for participating. And so we hope that this activity has you thinking about inclusion differently and considering ways that you can help build a more inclusive and accepting world for all people. Now that you have all embarked on your inclusion journey, you can't stop here. So we want to keep the momentum going, and sometimes keeping the momentum means reflecting. So we hope that you think about how the inclusion tiles can reflect the realities for people of many different backgrounds. There are countless groups around the world who are just starting to feel the power of inclusion. With that said, we are asking you to continue on your inclusion journey by doing one of these following.
Complete your own inclusion journey using the inclusion tiles at generationunified.org/games. After you complete your inclusion journey, share your results on social media with your friends and family and encourage them to do the same.
We also challenge you to take the Spread the Word Inclusion Pledge online to make your school, workplace, community, and world a more accepting and inclusive place for everyone. So please join more than 800,000 other people around the world who are also committed to inclusion, and be sure to spread the word so others do too.
And finally, visit www.specialolympics.org globalyouth.org to learn more about the work of Special Olympics and young people. It's our mission to make the world a more inclusive place for all. Please join us.
All for joining the session today, and we would like to remember you that you are the change makers and you can make a positive impact in the social communities. We thank you a lot.
Yeah, so thank you so much for joining us in this activity and creating our inclusion journeys. We wanted to know if you have any more questions or would like to share any more thoughts through the chat so we can read your responses.
That you all accept the challenge, so we hope to see every one of you sharing it. Thank you guys for joining. There's a question for you. Where did you get your shirt from? Thank you to everyone. I love your comments. Thank you so much for joining the session. We're going to leave now, so I hope you had a good time and you learned something. Goodbye.